Today we will discuss English literature 100 first line from 100 best novels. 100 best first lines from novels. 1. Call Me Ishmael, Herman Melville, Moby Dick, 1851. 2. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice, 1813. 3. A Screaming Comes Across the Sky, Thomas Pynchon, Gravity's Rainbow, 1973. 4. Many years later, as he faced the firing squad, Colonel Aureliano Buendia was to remember that distant afternoon when his father took him to discover ice. Gabriel Garcia Marquez, 100 Years of Solitude, 1967, trans. Gregory Rabassa. 5. Lolita, Light of My Life, Fire of My Loins, Vladimir Nabokov, Lolita, 1955. 6. Happy families are all alike, every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. Leo Tolstoy, Anna Karenina, 1877, trans. Constance Garnett. 7. River Run, past Even Adams, from swerve of shore to bend of bay, brings us by a commodious vicus of recirculation back to Hoath Castle and environs. James Joyce, Finnegan's Wake, 1939. 8. It was a bright cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. George Orwell, 1984, 1949. 9. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, it was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness, it was the epoch of belief, it was the epoch of incredulity, it was the season of light, it was the season of darkness, it was the spring of hope, it was the winter of despair. Charles Dickens, A Tale of Two Cities, 1859. 10. I Am an Invisible Man, Ralph Ellison, Invisible Man, 1952. 11. The Miss Lonely Hearts of the New York Post-Dispatch. Are you in trouble? Do you need advice? Write to Miss Lonely Hearts and she will help you. Sat at his desk and stared at a piece of white cardboard. Nathaniel West, Miss Lonely Hearts, 1933. 12. You don't know about me without you have read a book by the name of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, but that ain't no matter. Mark Twain, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, 1885. 13. Someone must have slandered Joseph K. For one morning, without having done anything truly wrong, he was arrested. Franz Kafka, The Trial, 1925, trans. Brian Mitchell. 14. You are about to begin reading Italo Calvino's new novel, If on a Winter's Night a Traveler. Italo Calvino, If on a Winter's Night a Traveler, 1979, trans. William Weaver. 15. The sun shone, having no alternative, on the nothing new. Samuel Beckett, Murphy, 1938. 16. If you really want to hear about it, the first